Unbelievable. Folks, Brian H. Waters here. Hap News, Haps TV, post game show. Not the show that I wanted, the one in my head that I planned all day. The thoughts that I would. I'm at a loss for words right now. Um, Trying to be a responsible journalist. That's the reason why I did this show. It's hard. Unbelievable. That's all I could do at this point is laugh. Oh man. Comment. Hello from Santo Domingo. Hey Lucia. Hope I said that right. Lucia checking in. Pablo from Los Angeles checking in. Pablo, as you can see, I'm not in the. Sometimes you get so mad you just gotta laugh. I don't know what I saw down the stretch, but I wasn't happy. I don't know what that was. I don't believe it. They had it. They had the game won. All they had to do was put them away. And they didn't. Jimmy Butler gave it his all, winning game 5, forced a game 6. Lakers fall to the Heat 111 to 108. Yeah, what a game. You said it right. I couldn't believe what I just saw. It's hard when you're a fan of the team. I was thinking, and it was about 20 seconds left, and I started thinking. I said, "This will be, this will be a game where one of my teams will win." So, my quote unquote big three, my favorite sports: baseball, basketball, football, and my favorite teams are the Ravens, the Orioles, and the Lakers. And I was sitting there thinking, okay, now I'm finally going to get one of my teams winning. So I was really excited when the Cavs won in 2016 because I like LeBron James and I really wanted to see him win it for his city. Steph and them were won before, so I wanted to see that. So I was really excited about that, right? Then I was really excited. Shout out to my boy D, the Die Sport Network. He's still a guy. D, stop that disrespect right now. I ain't for it. I'm not in the mood, D. The guy from Akron. But I was happy for LeBron in 2016, right? New to hockey, picked the Capitals because they were close. I picked them, and I remember shout out to my good buddy Marcus told me, good choice, they'll break your heart in May. And that's what they did a few times, finally winning the Stanley Cup a few years ago. I don't want to be disrespectful when I say this, but because I was a Lakers fan and when the WNBA started, by default, I went to the Sparks and, Lisa Leslie and then Candace Parker. So I'm a Sparks fan. The Sparks winning the championship, excited, happy. Even in basketball, North Carolina's one. That's the squad I liked, and I've gone up and down with them, Maryland, whatever. But when it comes to the Lakers, the Orioles, and the Ravens, that's where the excitement is. And I was like, tonight I could feel something I haven't felt since 2012, 2013 rather, February 2013, when the Lakers. When the when the 2013 when the Ravens won the championship, and I was thinking it was right there. It was right there. Shout out to my boy Matt Reichel tuning in. Says he my bad, bro. I hate Markieff Morris. A boneheaded play. And you know what? I understand he was going for the best player in his vision. And I guess he didn't have time to think, okay, where's LeBron? And of course, hindsight being 2020, but I look, okay, maybe he was thinking Anthony Davis could catch that and he just threw a bad pass. I was thinking the setup was that I said he's going to, all right, Davis will get the winning shot. He's had a bad game. I want to say I'm not nervous as a Lakers fan because I know that in game, Anthony Davis is not 100%. And I don't want to, I'm going to just say it. If they say he doesn't play, I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest with you. But I do think LeBron James can beat this team, and it's no disrespect. Jimmy Butler was on the ropes. He was on the ropes. And I feel that down the stretch, if the AD would have better defense, this would be a different celebration right now. Because everybody saw it, the back and forth. Now, somebody should have got him on a perimeter, but everybody saw it. The back and forth trading of blows. LeBron, buckets. LeBron, Jimmy buckets. LeBron, Jimmy buckets. And then boom, Jimmy Butler had the last laugh on it, free throw. So Sunday night, and Sunday night. That's where we're at, and so I thought about this, and I said, let me go back to 2000, the first of Kobe Bryant's championships. You remember, Lakers went up 2-0. They won the first game 104-87. People must have thought, well, Shaq had 43. Okay, blowout coming maybe. Then Lakers won game 2, 111-104. Then the Heat, the Pacers, they would win 191. First game in Indianapolis, right? So then, but I believe Kobe was hurt that game. Kobe was hurt in that one. But then the Lakers came back, won by 2 points, 120-118. Shaq had 36. Then game 5, the Lakers got blown out. But it was an opportunity for them to close out. And at that time, the Lakers had closeout issues. This year, they don't. But that time, they had closeout issues. And they couldn't close out the Pacers. And they got blown out 120-87, sent the series back to Los Angeles, where they would take care of business. Now, the Heat are going to technically be the home team. So things are different. But, can LeBron give us another 40-point game? Absolutely. I think he will. I do think they'll make the adjustments, but Frank Vogel, he was right there, beating a guy who beat him twice. He was right there. So they're going to have to get it done, and I think they will. Now the big story is AD heel injury going into game 6. Yeah, that's what I said. This is now setting up as an MVP award for LeBron James. Absolutely. I mean, LeBron was going to get the MVPs. You look at the points, you look what he did tonight, especially down the stretch. I just wish he would have been the last one to have the ball. I do. I understand, but I wish he could have been. I mean, Danny Green was wide open. And some people may not like that shot. Y'all let me know what you think. I didn't hate it. Shout out to my boy Tavon Mason jumping in. I didn't know why the Lakers continue to play Danny Green. I mean, he hits him. He hits 3, but I know right now he's been missing more. But I mean, would have been better. You imagine if J.R. Smith was in there. If J.R. Smith would have been the guy to hit the game-winning 3-pointer. Pablo says, "Oh no, don't remind the people." Let me know what you. It must have been something I said earlier. He played like a hot potato down the stretch. Morris, absolutely. Got to take Morris out of the situation. I like the shot. LeBron made the right play. Yeah, I think he did. I understand why some people did. But, oh, my gosh. Like, this is so irritating. Like, it was right there. The Larry O'Brien was right there. The trophy was right there waiting. Shakir Sproul, Danny Green is trash. He's going to live, but you know what? Watch this. This is that type of game where you remember if you watched him during his days with the Spurs. This is the type of game Danny Green will bounce back and hit 6 3-pointers in a row on Sunday. And guess what? Sunday night, the HUT levels are high. That's home shoes and television. No, I'm not saying the fix was in, but yes, the HUT levels are high. We'll see. I would love to see the Lakers blow them out, but the Heat just won't go away, man. They won't go away. And how, Laker Nation made fun of the Clippers for relinquishing a 3-1 lead. That's not gonna happen. LeBron ain't gonna let that happen, man. And you best believe he's mad because now they lost in the Kobe's and the GGs. They lost in the Mamba jerseys. Hello from Los Angeles. Drew Shepard checking in. What's up, Drew? You out in LA? How you feeling? If you're a Laker fan, are you a Laker fan? Let me know. It was right there. I'll speak on other sports. As a Ravens fan, this felt like when Lee Evans dropped the ball. AD better get a new foot. If he doesn't play on Sunday, we got that win too. No, you don't. That's on Twitter. Duke loves wrestling. No, you don't. I really believe they got one. They won't go away. Yeah, I feel that's how people feel about the Astros right now. Oh yeah, the Astros, but yeah, they just won't go away. I honestly, at one point, I was like, man, AD, he's being a crutch. But I know earlier in the game, they didn't get, like, it was a couple times where they could have fed the White and got him going. And I know he's not the offensive player he used to be. But in games, the earlier part of the series, they was, if they saw him open, they would give him the ball. I would like to see them switch up this approach. I want to see them play bully ball. I want to see them get physical. Miami gets too many rebounds for the Lakers to have two centers. So I don't know. What do you do? But I know game 5 should have been the Lakers. They should be celebrating right now. They should be at the, and we've seen the story before. They just, I just, I don't think, LeBron's don't, no, I'm not, no, they're not losing the 3-1 lead. Sunday, I'm oh man. I'm just Lakers bench, shaking my head. Shout out my boy Damon Jackson. Absolutely, abso-freaking-lutely. And LeBron literally had to do a lot of stuff by himself. He need help. Somebody gonna have to step up. If AD can't be AD, they're gonna have to step up. Bottom line, it's just that simple. Somebody has to step up, and I think they will. I think LeBron will probably send those text messages, but I also think that they're tired. I'm not trying to psych myself. Jimmy Butler was fatigued, and some would just say it says it happens when. If it happens and the Heat beat LeBron, what's his plan? Where is he heading next to? LeBron got a 4-year deal, so he'll stay in LA. Here's my thing. Have you ever... So, I'm going to be honest. I played a lot of pickup basketball, but I wasn't never great. But, I had some decent games. There were times, especially when I was working at ESPN. What's up, Adam? Appreciate you joining in. There were some times when I played at ESPN, right? And I sat there and after we won a couple of games, I was like, all right, I got to check out. It was times we would be tie game and, people get mad now. If you get mad over a pickup game, something wrong with you. But I would be like, man, I hope we lose so I can sit down. But so I ain't going to say that. I obviously don't think because these are professional ball players, but the Lakers got it. It was a couple opportunities where they could have had them on the ropes early and they didn't take advantage of it. Coop the Fufu says, I still feel LA gets the job done, but my summary of this game is LeBron versus Jimmy, definitely LeBron, but injuries and Robinson cancel out AD. Do we expect that type of game from him again? Probably not. And Danny Green, who is a proven finals player, has to make that wide open series clinching 3, and he couldn't. Make or miss league. The Heat made more big shots than the Lakers' great game. Absolutely. Great game. That's blasphemy. We ain't losing a 3-1 lead. Yeah, I don't think we're losing 3-1 lead. Yeah, absolutely. That was a great game. I was sitting there thinking, I was like, man, what a classic. And it's harder when it's one of your favorite teams. And like I said, for me, my big three: Lakers, Orioles, Ravens. Orioles first, the one team I haven't seen win a championship. But it's harder when it's one of your favorite teams to see them in these type of games because you don't want good games. I don't care what anybody say. Nobody wants to see their team in a heavyweight fight. They want them to blow it out so they can relax and get to celebrate it. You know, I remember when the Lakers were playing the Kings, and it was the same thing, back and forth. Game 7, all the marbles. Lakers get it done. They go into the finals and they blow New Jersey out. And it was like, whew, because the conference finals had took so much out of you. And that's how it is. Like tonight, it was like before I could just hit the live button, I was honestly like damn near shaking. Like, what happened? Like, we were so close. Like, so close. But the best thing is, it's not like football. It's not where somebody gets one. You gotta wait. Darrell Lee Owens says, "Heat Nation, that is all. Y'all got another one. Be happy. Well, you get to extend. And if anybody's happy, I know the joke has been going on the internet is that LeBron James Jr. Bronny is happy because that's another day where his dad is at home and is not home. So, but yeah, gentlemen, sweep Twitter. Are y'all good? That's shut up. Chip on the line. Braun has to take the shot. I don't care if he misses it. Just looking at some of the Twitter comments. Yeah. But Danny Green, I'm not mad at him. It's like Danny Green just wide open with the winner shot, but y'all mad at LeBron for not taking a shot. And LeBron will get criticized for that. But if they win, nobody talks about it. But he's always been a playmaker. He always tries to find the best player, the best, he's going to, but in this situation, if he goes to there, if he drives and misses both free throws, everybody's going to be criticizing. Danny Green was, some people said Danny Green was wide open. It's not like Danny Green isn't a 3-point specialist. He's just been a little off right now. So, man, he's been a little off, and it sucks. But for the fans out there, we get another day of basketball. People saying this is the least rated finals. God knows, I hope it don't go 7 games. No. I hope it don't go 7 games. But here's what I will say is I think the ratings going to be high on Sunday. Let's see who plays on Sunday Night Football. If somebody knows, just let me know. But because I'm not sure who plays Sunday Night Football. But I do think the ratings will be high. Let's see. Says what shot? He drove the ball. He had 2 people on him and no good look at the basket. Kicked it to a wide open 3-time champion who's capable of making that shot. Then instead of taking another one, Morris throws the ball away. Where's he at? That's what I was thinking too. Why didn't Morris just send it back to Green? Morris didn't have like the step. So why not send the ball back to Green? But I get that he was trying to get the ball in the hands of the best player. If he had a better passing, I think he throws an alley-oop and, he throws an alley-oop and boom. So we got this Sunday night. Looks like it's the Seahawks and the Vikings. So I think I know what game I'll be watching. And I hope and pray that on this time Sunday night, I'm coming down off of my championship high. I hope and pray. But yeah, I was definitely praying, but good Lord said not yet. I hope it's a not yet and not a no. But the champagne was on ice for a lot of people. The champagne was definitely on ice. The Larry O'Brien was right there. LeBron's been on the other side where the Larry O'Brien was right there and he broke some hearts. So, hopefully he doesn't get his heart broken. But I don't think he will. I honestly don't. I think the Lakers will come out and take care of business. But the Miami Heat did their thing, no doubt about it. Give credit to them where credit is due. They could have gave up a long time ago. They could have said, you know what, it was nice we got to the finals. Let's go home. Jimmy Butler is a dog, and I'm not going to give him too much credit tonight. To be honest with you, I'll give him credit after the Lakers win the series. I'm that petty where I won't cheer the opponent until afterwards. I didn't want to like Damian Lillard, Duncan Robinson, those not Duncan Robinson wasn't there before, but Damian Lillard got on my nerves. CJ McCollum, I'm like, God dang it, they're so good. Right now, it's Jimmy Butler, Duncan Robinson, and Tyler Hero. Will Grogic come back? I know I don't see it. I think he's still doubtful, but I do hope that AD gets healed and gets squared away and go back to being Anthony Davis. If he looked like we was gonna get a 40-20 game. The way he was starting to get in rhythm, maybe a 40-30 game. It looked like we was gonna get that, but we just didn't tonight, and it's very frustrating. No doubt about it. I know a lot of people may not agree, but Sunday night is the night with another opportunity. The last time, I don't remember the last time Lakers won. Oh yeah, Game 5 when they beat the. If I'm not mistaken, it was Game 5 when they beat the Magic. So, well, maybe that's when the finals started. But I feel like they won it on a Sunday night. So, we shall see. Anybody have any predictions? Let me know. Do the Heat have an opportunity to come back? Do you believe in miracles? Do you believe the Heat can come back? It's one thing for certain. This finals is tough. These finals are tough, and we know Jimmy Butler is always going to be that guy. He's always going to be that guy. So, but yeah. Man, oh man. It says now we got AD in game 6. Yeah, absolutely. Anthony Davis hurt. And it's not, but give credit to them. They got to figure out a way to stop Duncan Robinson too. Duncan Robinson was just all over the place. What's up, Kamara? Is she checking in? He was just running out, boom, dropping threes. Boom, dropping threes. Coop says, Game 6 prediction. LeBron and Jimmy come back down to earth. Although LeBron will still go for a near 30-point triple-double, Robinson will not repeat that performance. The Heat will struggle to find another score. Lakers hit open shots and close this out. LeBron James, final MVP. I love it. I love it. That's exactly the way I see it. Because, like I mentioned earlier, the Heat are on the ropes. They made a reference to Ali Frazier, and obviously I'm not that old to remember. And to be honest with you, I don't have patience enough to watch a boxing match that I already know the results to. I can watch the highlights, but I can imagine that they were back and forth. But what I saw was like, man, these guys won't give up. They just wouldn't. But I also saw that they was just like struggling hard to get up the floor. It was like they gonna sleep good tonight. And now they gotta try to win 2 more. Lakers gotta win 1 more. And they still gotta stop a freight train LeBron James. LeBron James' body is built for this. Not to mention he's had a lot of rest because of the break. So his body is built for this. And I think when it's all said and done, we will be celebrating on Sunday night. I am claiming it that we will be celebrating on Sunday night. I'm disgusted with your boy LeBron always trying to make the right play. I mean, what did you want him to do? He was going to go. He had to go. It was no clear shot to the basket. Shout out to Peter. Peter, listening, checking in from Seattle. Peter, I'm upset, man. I'm upset. I wanted a championship tonight. I wanted us to win. Yes, I'm one of those sports fans. Yeah, I know who you are, Coop. I just didn't know if you wanted me to say your government. I realized who you was. I remember you changed your Facebook. So I was just trying to respect your change of Facebook name. So I didn't want to be like, so, but yeah, you know, it's one of those things. We're gonna find out. We're gonna see Sunday night. What can the Lakers do? Uh, but who knows? AD could heal up, and AD could go out there and have a game of his life. And I like the story of his. They said that his father sends him a picture of him hitting the game-winning shot, and I thought it was setting up for that. When I was looking back and forth, I said, "Oh man, we're gonna get another AD game winner, and this is gonna be the biggest shot in his career." It was Jimmy Butler who did hit the biggest free throws in his career, so that was one thing. But unfortunately, that was it. But y'all, you know what? We're gonna celebrate Sunday night. We're gonna celebrate Sunday night. And that's what I'm going to leave it at. And I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I appreciate everybody tuning in. Make sure if you haven't done so, download the Haps TV app on your smart devices. And if you want to support me, you can do so by just hitting support Brian right there under my profile. So make sure you guys check out this app. Check out a lot of cool stuff. A lot of great journalists out here doing work, talking, giving you the information that you need. So during my day, I do have a tendency to check out stuff, and I get notifications when people go live. So I like to see what people are talking about, getting information. Obviously, your phone is always near you, so it's a bit more convenient than turning on, the phone. So thank you, everybody, for your time. Thank you for joining me on this Friday night. Or we're in the Saturday morning. Lakers fall short to the Miami Heat. Give credit to the Miami Heat. They played their ball. They played ball. That's why they're in the NBA Finals. They're not a fluke. They are the best team in the East. I don't care what anybody say. They beat the Celtics. They beat the Bucks. They are the best team in the East. That's why they are here. The Lakers are the best team in the West. That's why they're here. And this is the finals that we will be talking about for many, many years to come. I said that this had Lakers Sixers vibes. I figured Jimmy would get one, but guess what? This is Lakers Pacers, and that's where we're gonna keep it at. Lakers Pacers. We don't need to be a 7-game series. We don't need that. Lakers Pacers. Till the next time, folks. I'm Brian H. Waters. Make sure you follow me and subscribe. Thank you for joining me. See you Sunday night.